Alright guys, welcome to the video. These are 3 main keys that you should keep in mind when adverse situations arise or something comes up that you didn't quite expect and it kind of throws a wrench into things. These are 3 key teachings and principles that you should keep in mind when these things come up. So the first one is be at the cause of things rather than the effect of things. Now, you always have a choice. You always have a choice. You can be proactive or you can be reactive. Once you finally take control and when you take responsibility, then that's empowering. It's a total momentum shift. So what I mean by that, guys, is let's say, for example, you're driving to work and you suddenly realize that your tire goes flat. You don't think you hit anything, but your tire goes flat and now you're gonna be late for work. You could think in a victim mentality and think, oh, woe is me, this always happens to me, I can't believe this happened, I'm gonna have to come up with a story and lie to my boss when I get to work, or whatever your situation may be. That's at the effect of things. You're being at the effect of that certain situation. Or you could be at the cause of it, which is where I want you to be, and I want you to practice. If you don't currently have this mindset, I want you to practice to be at this situation. I want you to think, you know what, maybe I should have done a circle check before I started driving to make sure that all my tires were inflated. Or maybe if I got up maybe 5 minutes earlier, I would have a little bit more time to actually realize that my driver's side rear tire was a little bit flat and I could have had time to take it in or at least be conscious of the situation. So that's on me. Taking responsibility. Now, I understand that that's an example that might not happen, but think about it that way. Let's say that something happened at work and your boss comes to you and he's upset with something you did. Maybe you didn't complete a project to the best of your ability. Instead of you telling him and you getting mad at him or her saying, you didn't give me enough time or this project was way out of my scope and it wasn't good for me, and you're blaming someone else for your issue. Why don't you take responsibility and say, you know what, I should have came to you sooner because I wasn't able to complete this project or the time allocation wasn't appropriate for this specific task, or it was a little bit out of my realm, but I should have come to you sooner in order to describe the situation or tried harder in order to get the desired result, whatever it may be. Take responsibility for where you're at. Like where you're at right now, in this very moment, as you're watching this video, is a culmination of all the little decisions that you made over time. It's not because this or that happened to you, it's how you've responded to how this or that happened to you. There's always a choice. There's always a choice to be at the cause or at the effect of things. And if you live at the cause, it's an empowering feeling, and it's where you take back control, which is ultimately what I want with this program. I want you to take back control of your body, of your nutrition, of your mindset, and of ultimately your life. So let's be at the cause of things and not at the effect of things. And the second thing is focus on things that you want, not what you don't want. So for example, I'm going to use 2 main tasks. 2 little techniques with you right now. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to completely shut everything out and just have a blank mind. Like don't think about anything. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Are your eyes closed? Okay, now I want you to think about something, okay? I want you to think about absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Complete white space, like you're in a white room. There's absolutely nothing going on. Absolutely nothing going on, okay? Keep thinking that, keep thinking that, keep thinking that. Now don't focus on a pink elephant. Don't focus on it. Don't focus on a pink elephant. Keep focusing on the white room. There's nothing else happening. There's no pink elephant. Don't focus on it. Okay, now open your eyes. What did you focus on? You focused on the pink elephant because I said it. It's the first thing that popped into your mind. It popped into the white room or whatever vision you had in your mind. This happens all the time. This happens all the time. Another thing, I want you to now focus on things that are brown in this video. Pick out things that are brown. Oh, you're going to notice that shelf. You're going to notice this table. You're going to notice that lampshade. Other things that are brown around the room that you didn't notice before. But now that I said it, you're noticing them. So focus on things you want, not what you don't want. So what I mean by this, to bring all these examples back into fruition here, don't focus on oh, I'm so obese, or oh, I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. I can never get my diet in check. Woe is me. This always happens to me. I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of being ugly. I'm tired of being low confident, unfulfilled, feeling unconfident in family photos. I don't want you to focus on that. That's you focusing on the negative. I want you to focus on the positive. Focus on what you want. You don't want to feel those things, so don't focus on those negative feelings. Focus on the positive feelings, how you're going to come out a new person on the other side, more confident, more fulfilled, stronger version of yourself who can actually achieve what they want to achieve. You're going to be looking really fit. You're going to be looking really healthy. You're going to be really happy. Really happy. Like, focus on those things and cultivating that life for yourself instead of focusing on the negatives, which are, I don't want to be fat anymore. I don't want to feel low confident and not confident and comfortable in family situations or local gatherings. I understand that's not what you want, but if you focus on that, you're just going to get more of that. So focus on the positives, not the negative. 3 is take action. Take massive action, take daily action. And if you remember the code in the introduction module, and I hope you download it and posted it on your wall or wherever where you're gonna see it all the time, taking action is step number 3 in the code. There's only 4 steps. Step number 3 is take massive action on a daily basis, guys, because honestly, none of this matters. Nothing I'm saying, the programs I created for you, all these videos I created for you, none of it really matters unless you take action on it, unless you understand what you're learning and implement it into your own life. So taking action is the last step in this video, and it's probably the most important. I want you to think about this. What exactly are your goals? Which is what this whole program is centered around. What exactly needs to happen for you to reach them, and who exactly do you need to become in order to achieve what you want to achieve? So a sub point from that is I want you to remove language like, oh, I'm going to try my best, or I hope this works out. No, just remove words like that from your vocabulary. It is going to work out, and you're not going to try, you're going to do. You're going to do. You're just going to take massive action. And to give you an example on my own life, I totally understand this mindset, because when you're probably watching this video right now and you feel good because you think that you're learning things, which you are, but it doesn't mean anything unless you apply it. So when you listen to self-development podcasts or tapes, or you're reading a good book that is educating you and improving you personal development wise, it feels good. It releases endorphins because you think that you're moving forward, but you're not actually moving forward. You're just getting more information, and that's all fine and good. I'm all for that. I'm all for bettering yourself through like tapes and podcasts and videos and this stuff and programs and readings and books. I'm all for that stuff, but it's not as valuable unless you apply what you learn from those specific teachings into your own life. Think about that for a minute. How many books have you read that you've actually applied the key underlying theme to your own life, whether it be good or bad? Maybe you learned what not to do. There's always something you can learn, and there's always something you can directly apply. So with that being said, guys, with this video about to come to an end, how can you take action right now? Maybe there's something in your diet that you want to clean up. Maybe you do want to wake up early, go for walks, walk your dog, whatever it may be. Maybe there's something holding you back and you know what you have to do, you just haven't done it yet. Take massive action. This is your homework at the end of this video. Identify one thing, just one thing. It can be huge, it can be small, whatever you think. Just one thing that you're able to take action on in the next 10 seconds. Literally, guys, I'm not even kidding. In the next 10 seconds, because I'm going to end this video now, I want you to take massive action on something. What can you do right now in this moment that's going to better propel you forward to be more conducive to reaching your goals? This program is designed to mold you into that person and take massive action in becoming that person. So what's one action step that you can take right now? I'm not even going to end it now because I want to give you this time to write it down. Get a pen and paper right now and write it down. This is going to be dead air for 30 seconds. I'm just going to watch you write this down. So do you have your pen and paper? I hope you do. If not, I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 2, 1. Okay. Have your pen and paper. What's one action step right now that you can take? Take a minute to write it down. I'm not even going to end the video. I'm going to keep it on because I want to keep you accountable. I don't want people to half-ass this program. I want people to actually see good, actionable results from it. So I'm going to stay on and watch you write this down virtually. Once you write it down, guys, once you write this down, and like I said, I'll give you some time, but post it in the Facebook group. We'll keep you accountable there. I want to see it. I honestly want to see this action step that you can take right now. Post it in the Facebook group once you've done it, and we'll all see it, and we'll all encourage you. We'll all help you any way we can. All right, keep writing it down, guys. Giving you a few more seconds. Keep writing it down. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. I really hope it helped. Those are the 3 main keys, guys. 3 main keys to getting what you want and becoming the type of person you need to become. Focus on that. Focus on taking action from working backwards. Focus on taking action. Focus on focusing on things you want. And then number 1 was be at the cause of things, not the effect. Okay, those are 3 main things to take into account and apply directly into your own life. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.